Hello, hello, hello. It's Martin here with your property clinic. Probably the last one before Christmas. Oh my golly gosh. Thank goodness it's the end of the year. Good riddance 2020, I say. I hope you got through it all right. Anyway, this is Upbeat. Yay! This is where I answer your questions. Ask Martin Monday, hashtag Ask Martin Monday. We will do one on Monday probably, but that'll be it for a bit. And then, send me your questions, hashtag Ask Martin Monday, and that's on Twitter at TV Martin Roberts. And of course, this is a YouTube video, which I hope you enjoy. If you do, please subscribe, like, and all those kind of things. Let's get on. Karen Morgan says, hi. I like to record Homes Under the Hammer so I can skip over the bits with the auction and the estate agents. I just like to see what's happened with the properties. Fair enough. You could use Homes Under the Hammer however you like. Watch it backwards, watch it, cut the bits out with me in or whatever. So Karen, I'm just glad you enjoyed the show. Yeah. Wendy Clark. Hello, Wendy. Hi, Martin. How will you be spending Christmas? Well, like everybody, a little bit pared down. Just got my dad. And that's it, really. Dad and the family. Trying to make the most of it. And maybe Zoom in friends and all that kind of stuff. But I hope whatever you're up to, I hope you have a great one. As good as make the most of it, and we'll hopefully have a not Christmas Easter, something like that. That's not a general idea. Now, who'd have thought back in March, and they said 3 weeks lockdown, it'd still be going on. Brown Squirrel asked me the same question. Hello, what's your family's plans for Christmas and New Year? You know, Brown Squirrel, I wish you all the very best for yours. Probably just quiet. Although I am getting a new bike, so that's very exciting. I mean, I know about it sort of. I haven't seen it, but I know what sort of thing it is. It's very exciting. You remember when you got something about getting a bike at Christmas is like, yes, takes you back to being a kid. And so I'll be cycling around on my new bike, and it's an electric mountain bike. Yeah, I know. So anyway, that's what I'll be doing. Carol Wright, hello Carol. How are your lovely dogs? Dogs are so loyal, aren't they? They are the best thing ever. It's not surprising there was a huge increase in the number of people wanting dogs around lockdown. They are absolutely superb. 3 Labradoodles, a Waffle, a Crumpet and a Rolo. They are wonderful. Tickles, walks, they don't ask for much. Stephen Carruthers, what's your favourite cereal? I mean, like breakfast cereal. You know what, isn't breakfast cereal a weird thing? Who'd have thought? One time a day you eat this bowl full of milk and this breakfast cereal. How did that come about? I don't know. It's a great start of the day though, right? So I like Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. They're probably my number one. But I also like Cocoa Puffs. Sugar Puffs, I haven't had Sugar Puffs for years, but love Sugar Puffs. There's lots of sweet things, right? And occasionally, if I'm feeling healthy, muesli, but there's other things there. Forget it. Jim Raider, hello Jim. I've seen the odd episode of Homes Under the Hammer feature a property in a remote location. What's the most remote property you've covered so far? Well, we went up to the Orkney Isles in Scotland a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I can't remember. And that was like a remote farmhouse in the Orkney Isles. You can't get much more remote than that, can you? And it was amazing. Oh my gosh, close to a beach and all that. Oh wow, yeah, that was fun. Nick Keefe, hello Nick. Morning, Barty. What was the most out of the ordinary homes on the project you remember covering, either the people or the property? And what did you make of the final result? Ooh, out of the ordinary. I like the story of the couple who were buying a property at auction, and they were doing it up and they were going to give away all the money to charity. So some orphanage in Africa, and they decided it was easier way of raising money than rattling tins outside Tesco's or another supermarket if they were to do up a house and then sell it on an auction at a profit. So they gave away all their profit. So I really like that, and that was unfortunately out of the ordinary, as in not more people do it. That was extraordinary. Hurricane Hells, hello. Why are so many toilet seats off or absent on auction properties? Maybe people take their toilet seats with them? I don't think so. Good question. I mean, one of the filming sort of remits is that we actually supposedly close the toilet seat down when we're filming. You won't see an open toilet seat on Homes Under the Hammer, ideally. Although you may have noticed that if there's a really disgusting toilet, I try and make something out of it. But anyway, there was a renovation, I have to say, in this lovely chap in Northern Ireland who only thing he did when he renovated the property was put on a new toilet seat. That was it. Spent £3, $15.99 or whatever. That was brilliant. And then I'm not sure if he sold it on. Kerry McKittrick. Hello, Kerry. How big a problem is a cavity wall tie failure? Interesting. So cavity wall ties are basically, cavity wall is where you get one lot of bricks like that and a lot of bricks like that, and there's a little metal tie that goes between them. They're especially made of stainless steel, so they shouldn't ever fail. But in years ago, they weren't made of steel, and they just hold the two sets together. It's not ideal because it means that one of the walls isn't supported by the other walls. You can inject a cavity wall tie. There are companies who do that. I think it's a bit of a specialist thing. So I would probably say it's quite significant, but see what a structural engineer says. Jill Prowse, hello Jill. Morning Martin. I bet you're glad your stint on I'm a Celeb was in Oz, not North Wales, although I think it's been very well done. I think it has been very well done. It was very well done. In the circumstances, big tick, well done ITV. But yes, given the option, not that I don't dislike Wales, Wales is amazing. And I think a lot of people have had their eyes open to Wales going, wow, that's beautiful, where's that? It's like, well, it's North Wales. Yeah, we do actually have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country of Wales as part of the United Kingdom. And it looks stunning, and there are great places like that. So, but given the option, I definitely fancy the son of Oz. Hello Anne, how did you break your arm? I didn't break it actually, I slashed it with an angle grinder. So I almost lost it, having almost chopped it off myself, which was not a nice experience. 12-hour operation, and they managed to rebuild me in Steve Austin style. Do you remember the $6 Million Man? Was that the theme tune? I think that was, where's that been stored? And he was like, oh my gosh, I used to love that show. Yeah, Steve Austin, we can rebuild him. And he had a bionic, what did he have? A bionic eye, bionic arm. He must have had a bionic leg as well, because he could, or legs. One leg wouldn't work, would it? Run around in circles. And he could run really fast. Yeah, I used to love that show. Wow. Can you get a Steve Austin doll as well? Like an Action Man type thing. Wow. Blah, blah. Tracy Taylor. Hello, Tracy. Good morning, Martin. Hello. Chinese or Indian? Difficult one. Love them both. Have them both. If I could only ever eat one of them for the rest of my life, Indian. Yeah. I'm so boring to have Indian. Chicken tikka masala. Although, I have branched out into chicken rogan yosh. It's not exactly much of a branch, is it? But anyway. Gem Star. Hello, Gem. Hello, Martin. I just wondered how you feel about watching yourself back on TV. It's really weird the first time you do it, but then it becomes it's like a different person. So is it me? Well, it's sort of a me who happens to be on telly. So I'm kind of used to it now. Hello, Adam. Hi, Martin. Do you think a property-based TV show that does everything from feng shui to Christmas decorations in a comedic manner has a place in today's market? If so, my friend Charlie and I may have a proposition for you. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Adam, yes. I like the idea of comedic Christmas decorations and feng shui. I don't know quite what you do, but let's talk about that idea, Adam. It sounds fab. Careless Whisper. Hi. If people sell their houses in December, do you think having Christmas decorations up would help or hinder? I always wonder if anyone thinks about that when selling or moving over the holiday. I think you've got to make a house feel like it's loved and lived in, although not full of personal possessions. So I think the idea of a Christmas tree would give a nice impression. So I would be for putting up a Christmas tree and decorations if you're trying to sell around Christmas. It's a nice thing to do. Steve Jones. Hi, Steve. What's your menu for Christmas Day? Reckon you might be a goose man. Ooh. You know what? I am so traditional at Christmas, like turkey. I don't think I've ever had anything other than turkey at Christmas, so I'm sorry to disappoint you, Steve. But turkey and just the traditional things. Still haven't found a way to cook sprouts that's anything other than vomit. But, you know, parsnips, pigs in blankets, freshly made cranberry sauce, chicken, sausages wrapped in bacon, all that kind of stuff. Final question, slipper boots. A friend of mine bought her house at auction but opted out of the show. I wondered what proportion opted out and if they disappear after initial filming. Yeah, it happens. We have to film a lot of properties at auction. Well, we used to. Obviously, we're not doing that at the moment because we're filming, it's all online, isn't it? And you wouldn't believe the hit rate. We might film 100 properties and get 6 people who want to take part. And occasionally we do have people who film the first bit with me and then just decide not to do the reveal because it's all gone horribly wrong. But for the most part, people are really keen to be on it for the people who want to be on it, if you know what I mean. So there you go. Anyway, that's it. Happy Christmas to you and yours. And I'll see you again in the new year. And let's hope 2021 is a lot less traumatic than 2020. Health, happiness to you. And yeah, have a great one.